everybody. Welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with Oberon, and me, Banshee, and it's me, Banshee, with my Material Matters segment, your weekly tarot keys to success in business, education, and finance. Welcome to the show, everybody. Oops, I'm shuffling the wrong deck, though, for some reason. I'll get the other deck. This is the right deck for the readings, but it's wrong for the card for the collective. And today, I'm using the Moonology Manifestation Oracle. We've got a new moon coming this week. New moon in Cancer, I believe. Yes. My table's moving when I shuffle. Okay. A little wobbly. Okay, let's see what we have for everybody for the week ahead. Oh, well, we got a full moon card. Full moon in Aquarius. Be real, the card says. That would be nice. We have a lot of phonies out there. All right. So full moon in Aquarius. I should be close. Be real. Sometimes we pursue someone or something for all the wrong reasons. Our ego gets involved, and before we know it, we're driving ourselves crazy by chasing something that may not even be right for us. This card reminds us, or reminds you, that sometimes you need to back off a little, worry less, and trust more. Life is about fun and laughter, but you'll take all the fun out of it if you spend too long in your head rather than in your heart. You might win, but it might not be a great victory. Release. The manifesting balance says, find a balance between being real and trying to please all the people all the time. Manifesting mindset. Life goes in cycles, and that's okay. The more you can accept that, the easier this phase will be for you. I like that. And your manifestation affirmation, the truth empowers me and sets me free. I like that. Well, sometimes we do pursue the wrong projects, the goals for, the wrong reasons, as they say. And, it's basically ego. It may be the culprit. Often it is. So lighten up a little bit too, slack off a little bit, find time to enjoy life a little bit more too. I think that pretty much was a message of the card as well. That was full moon in Aquarius, right? Aquarius is such a social interaction kind of sign. It's sort of like get out and be with people, but be real when you do. Be authentic. I say that a lot. All right. Well. Let's move on to the astrological things for the week ahead. This reading is good from July 16th through 22nd. The moon will be traveling from Cancer on the 16th to Virgo on the 22nd. The new moon is in Cancer on July 17th. Venus goes retrograde on July 22nd. That's the same day that the sun enters the sign of Leo, July 22nd. Happy birthday to Leos. And Happy New Year to our Islamic friends. It's Islamic New Year starting sundown on July 18th. And that's all I've got. Let's move on to the elemental signs of the Zodiac for your Financial reading for the week ahead. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This reading is for you. I was going to say, I guess I haven't commented, though, on some of the economic indicators going on out there. While I'm shuffling, I'll do that. Wow, inflation. Inflation has really dipped, which is really good. Maybe there won't be that big a rate increase or no rate increase. Things are doing phenomenally well as far as the economy goes. But, other things are suffering. The insurance industry is really getting saddled by a lot of the debt going on that they're accruing from all the losses due to wildfires and the crazy weather we've been having. And let's not forget that the actors are now striking along with the screenwriters in California, New York, wherever they are, they're striking. And it looks like it's going to be a big thing. It could take a while before, the sides settle. And UPS is set to strike at the end of this month. Whew, so lots going on. Well, let's see what's going on for the air signs. What's going on for you in the week ahead? We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is reversed. Well, as you start the week, air signs, you're just in this mindset of wanting more, or just feeling a sense of dissatisfaction with financial or career conditions in your life right now. You want something to happen. You want something more enriching, I would say, maybe even more than fulfilling here. Something that will give you and afford you the things that you truly desire in life. And maybe you feel they are lacking right now. So how best can you prepare for that focus? It's the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Wow, the card right before it. How about stop slacking off? If you want something, if you want the good life, you're going to have to pursue it. You're going to have to work hard for it. It's not just going to be handed to you unless you come from a rich family, So you're just going to have to do the work, put in the effort, and stop slacking off. Maybe you've really done nothing to make a change here. What about people this week? Will it be cooperation or conflict? It's the Tower reversed. You got 3 reversed cards here, air signs. Goodness. The Tower reversed in this house, I think, seems to indicate that people realize, maybe somebody needs to talk to you or maybe wants to talk to you about it because you obviously haven't taken in the lessons you need to in order to achieve what it is you want here. So, if this is I think we'll cover it in the recap more. But what I wanted to say was, there are lessons to be learned here, and other people seem to be aware, that you are not meeting your targets or your goals, and they know that pretty much they think you're to blame because you're slacking off. Well, the good news is ultimately will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all? It looks as though the Nine of Swords is reversed. So it looks as though by week's end, pressures ease a little bit, or your anxieties. You start to get more into your comfort zone. Maybe you start to realize you have the ability to turn this around. You just have to do it. All right. Let's try to apply this a little bit. So as we backtrack here, something is not satisfactory right now in your business, your career, your economic sector. You don't have the money coming in that you had hoped. If your business is floundering, you feel like you want more success than you're getting. There just doesn't seem to be satisfactory conditions right now in what you're doing. And it's basically because you haven't been putting in the work. And the best way to prepare for what you desire here is to turn that around and put in the work. Others seem to think, yeah, you've got some lessons to learn here. It's possible too that they're making a bad situation worse, because maybe they're doing the same thing you are. Nobody is doing the right thing. And, so until you pick up the pieces, learn the lessons, not much good is going to happen here. But I do feel by week's end, maybe there's some sort of epiphany. Something might happen that allays some of your fears and anxieties. Maybe, you realize what must be done now, and you're going to start taking care of it. So that's pretty good, air signs. Let's move on to the fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this reading is for you. And you know what? I'm breaking protocol today. I'm drinking my water now at the fire signs because I'm really dry. Honestly, I was almost getting tongue-tied there. Okay. Again, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, this is for you for the week ahead. Your focus for the week ahead is the Four of Cups upright. Well, what a nice way to start the week. If you could sit back for a while and just plot your course, you have a lot of things on your plate. You have a lot that you've got to do this week. Maybe, at the very beginning, maybe even as you're showering in the morning, you're already plotting that strategy of how to move forward, with things. Can you take on more responsibilities at this time or more work? Can you, can you do it? Or should you just kind of stay where you are? How best can you prepare for that focus? This is interesting. So, fire signs, let's see, 8 of Cups reversed. The best way to prepare for that focus is to maybe, before you take on anything new, finish what you had started. Go back and tie up some loose ends that need to be tied up before you can move on to the next pie-in-the-sky dream of yours. So that's what needs to be done here. Yeah, it's all about prep in a way, and finishing things off. So what about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? It's a 9 of Wands upright. And with that 9 of Wands here, I think you've got, people are ready to help. People are ready, they're rolling up their sleeves. They've got everything prepared, for whatever it is you're going to task them with this week. Whether it's dealing with your financial advisors, people hunting the best real estate deals for you, or more, places to invest your money, or if it's in the job front, especially with perhaps sales, it looks like everything is a go. Everybody around you. So, in typical fire sign fashion, why does everything end up in a brawl? Whether it be forward or backward movement or no movement at all for you fire signs. It's the it's the 5 of Wands upright. Well, what can I say? It just seems like everything seems to be coming together so nicely, but by week's end, everybody's got their own ideas of how to proceed, and you're all going to have to come together, in order to, find that way, the right way forward. So, good luck with that. There's going to be, at the worst, it could degenerate into conflict, but at its best, there could be a lot of constructive conversation by week's end, which will help you, manifest what it is you desire. So, nothing like some healthy debates. All right, fire signs. It looks as though opportunity is knocking at the beginning of the week, but before you take on that opportunity that's being presented, take a look at what you still have to finish up here. There's something you need to go back and finish before you can move on to the next. And I think everybody's prepared to help you with that. At least so it seems here that they're willing to pitch in. They've got everything in place. But when push comes to shove by week's end, everybody everybody seems to have their own ideas on how to proceed, and it may be in conflict with each other. So, everybody has to be on the same page in order for you, and everybody involved to achieve success. So see what you can do about that, fire signs. Don't add fire to the situation. All right. Hey, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This reading's for you for the week ahead. Oh, and I'll probably need another drink of water. Don't worry about me. All right. Okay, water signs, your focus for the week ahead is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is reversed. Has something gone awry with your long-term planning? Has something gone awry with long-term investments, Are some things not reaping the benefits you had hoped? For those of you who are entering retirement or getting close, to retirement, you need to, in particular, pay attention to this, because there could be problems with your finances long term. Also, this could be something to do with, are you satisfied that your career is going to be bringing you long-term benefits? Are you worried maybe that you're going to lose a job that, that you've worked at for a while and therefore maybe lose a retirement, a pension, things like that, benefits? So pay attention to the indicators this week in that regard. How best can you prepare for that focus? Wow. Well, it's the Eight of Swords reversed. Meet it head on, meet it with courage, meet it with self-confidence, because you can probably take care of this, you have the ability to figure out what's wrong, where the adjustments need to be made, and now, you seem to have the confidence, or you will, in order to pull it off. What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? What the hey with all these reversed cards? It's the Ten of Swords reversed. But that's better reversed, especially if it's involving other people here, It seems as though if there's been conflicts in your place of employment or with people that you are, partnering with or colleaguing with or getting advice from, it seems like things are going to ease now. It seems like everybody is things are smoothing over. People have more understanding and, it looks as though things can move on from there. All right, so will there be forward or backward movement or no movement at all this week for the water signs? It's the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is upright. Your upright card, I guess, for the reading. And it's an okay one. It just basically means, by week's end, it seems as though everything's sort of getting back under your control, That's not to say there are some, there aren't still some fires to put out here, but it's, it's more manageable now. You seem to have the upper hand, so that is a good thing. So let's take a look at this again here. I had some other thoughts, but I want to run through these cards and see. All right, the Ten of Pentacles is reversed. Long-term finances, I think, and investments are going to be the main focus, and also maybe longevity on the job, Are you concerned about that? Are you worried that jobs might disappear? Or is there just some unsatisfactory financial situations? Are you working too many hours to make ends meet? So the bottom line to me is, I wonder about this. Well, let's go through this. I have another idea. So how best can you prepare for this focus? Well, one way is to release yourself too from the things that you feel aren't working for you. I didn't say that last time, but I kind of see this now, or also having the self-confidence and the courage to tackle this head on and, see what can be done to fix it, if it's fixable. If it's a matter of, getting to the bottom of things at a company to find out what their financial well-being is, and if you're going to have a job, 3, 4, 5 years down the road, maybe that's what it's going to take. And over here, okay, what about others this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? I think conflict is easing. I think things are going to smooth over. And ultimately, you will have the upper hand over the things that are trying to, drain your resources, etc. I think you'll be able to regain control. I couldn't help but think here, if this isn't relating to some of the people who are either striking right now or about to go on strike, to me, there may be some issues presented here along those lines. That's why I said I had to think about this, water signs, because it looks as though, people are worried about their benefits, their long-term well-being on their job and their stability. And, maybe it's time to break out and fight for that. And, it looks as though perhaps some compromises or healing can be reached. And ultimately, to me, somebody has the upper hand here, and I believe it's the workers in this case. So good luck with that. I hope that's true. All right. And we're on the earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, cheers. This reading's going to be for you for the week ahead. All right. Let me shuffle. Hey, earth signs. Well, your focus card is the Hierophant for the week ahead. Nice way to start the week, earth signs, trying to think outside the box, trying to be different, trying to be innovative, maybe even taking a radical approach to things, And hey, we were just speaking about strikes in the last reading, This could be the card of the rebel or a rebellion of sorts. So, how best can you prepare for that focus? Well, similar message to another card we had previously here. It's the World reversed this time, though, here. And I think what it's saying was the Eight of Cups. But I think what this is saying is finish something you've started, Maybe this novel approach or whatever that you're thinking about here, this innovative approach, actually can apply here, will help you finish something that you've started and bring it to a successful conclusion. Maybe that's what all this thinking is about. How can I finish this off successfully? What about people this week? Will there be cooperation or conflict? Well, corporate management has something to say about that. It's the King of Wands reversed here. The King of Wands could indicate that there's somebody who is scrutinizing things, who's upset about something, the way things have been going, maybe upset that this project isn't already done. There may be people who are locking horns with you about the approach you want to take to finishing it off. So it shows a little bit of anger, and it shows also that maybe, too, there may be some people who are a little bit uncomfortable with taking the approach that you want to take to things. So they may be balking at doing it. But ultimately, guess what? Guess what, earth signs? By week's end, you party. It's the Three of Cups. Everybody's happy. Everybody is getting along. Things are working out, which to me means you've much reached a happy conclusion here with whatever it is you're working on. You got, you finally got this, maybe you had to schmooze a little bit to get this person to, accept what you're doing. But ultimately, by week's end, it looks as though there's happiness, there's harmony, there's camaraderie, almost like you're celebrating a job well done. So I like this. It looks like the pieces are all going to fall into place for you this week, Earth signs. So let's take a look at that again. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant reversed here is indicating that you are going to be very revolutionary in your approach to things this week, very innovative or very unique approaches. Maybe just something you never would have thought of doing before. And it's in order to finish something that maybe either has been on the back burner or now it's crunch time, deadline time, and it has to get done. And somebody's just not happy about what you're trying to do here. So you're obviously going to have to try to buy them in. This could make for some heated discussions. I'm not going to rule that out. And others, meanwhile, might be a little bit worried about helping out, if there is some conflict brewing, especially with upper management. Ultimately, will there be forward or backward movement? Yes, there's party time. So I think that means a successful conclusion will be had to this, and you will be enjoying some camaraderie at week's end. Who could ask for more? I like that. Matter of fact, because I like partying so much, I'm going to say, Earth signs, you win the week. All right. Earth signs win the week. I wish everybody good luck in the week ahead. And got a lot happening as always with TFT. A lot of things going on, but also our normal shows. Mr. O's Goth Tarot's on at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every Wednesday morning. You can check in with your shadow. On Friday is his emotional exchanges, where you can find about your love and interpersonal connections. And that's at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on the 22nd, which is when the sun enters Leo, we'll be doing a monthly modality message. I know it's Saturday. Saturday, July 22nd. Saturday. And also that very same day will be our happy hour. Happy hour will be at its normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday. Did I forget anything? Oh, of course I did. The Weird Week. Your Weird Week will be on Mondays at 9 a.m. A video to talk about what's going on in our crazy, crazy world at large. So, hey everybody, have a great week ahead. I wish you luck and success in your financial world. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.